Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the really massive dip in the crypto market. There's going to be a massive drop that a lot of people have been talking about today. That's this 11% market decrease in the last 24 hours. The crypto market basically crashed, and we're going to jump right into as to why we are seeing this current $38,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum at 2.8K, Cardano barely above $1.20. A lot of struggle around the board. So let's jump straight into a couple different reasons as to why this is taking place. First off, we're going to see, is crypto market in for a long winter after latest sell out or really latest bout of selling? And this was actually posted earlier today, and it's great to see some articles talking about this dip. You'd want people to actually understand what just took place. I'm not going to jump too much into this article because there's a big article here that talks about the 3 wildest theories explaining $500 billion crypto market crash. So crypto components or proponents point their finger to the Fed interest rate hike, Wall Street, and Russia as the prominent reasons behind the $500 billion crypto market wipe off. So the first thing, like I said, U.S. Fed inflation's measures. So the consumer inflation in the United States has hit record highs in the upcoming Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, meeting set for January 25th to 26th, is expected to announce new interest rates. The Fed is expected to raise interest rates thrice this year, with hikes prices from 0.25% to a high of 1% by the end of the year. Many market pundits believe the growing concern about around that inflation number, added with the Omicron rise, has led to a sell-off on Wall Street, which eventually trickled down to the crypto market, which it always some reason does. And we've continued to talk and mention that here in the past couple of videos, that there is definitely and really possibility of much farther dips and crashes in the near future, as you know, crypto is not just volatile, it is heavily manipulated. Until we see more and more people jumping on board, retail as well as institutional investors, we are going to have a struggle of being manipulated constantly. So crypto creates the perfect trading vehicle for a short time before becoming the scapegoat for whatever crash is coming. So the next reason would be Bitcoin market is really growing correlation with Wall Street altogether. So market pundits also believe the growing correlation of Bitcoin with the equity market could have fueled the crash earlier. Because of ETFs and institutional investors, BTC has become more intertwined with the equity markets. And a lot of us are actually talking about the cryptocurrency market has been swaying in lockstep with Wall Street. So when Wall Street is struggling, obviously crypto is going to struggle along with it. And we have, last but not least, Russian central bank crypto blanket ban proposal. So another theory that seems to have gained traction is a recent report from the Central Bank of Russia demanding a blanket ban on crypto mining and trading. As Cointelegraph reported, the Russian central bank compared Bitcoin to a pyramid scheme. And pyramid schemes are definitely not something we want to be kind of related to or even mentioned even closely by. So basically, they demanded a ban on its use domestically, and the central bank also warned crypto could pose a risk to the financial sovereignty of the nation, and Russia became the third largest Bitcoin mining hub, and many believe the central bank's demand for a blanket ban has triggered a 2021 May-like FUD in the market, leading to sell-off. If we actually look back to May 2021, you're going to see a massive sell-off. We go to Bitcoin. Let's go to this last year. You can see here, about May 8th, 8 p.m., we are at 59K, no problems. Next thing you know, we dropped May 23rd all the way down to 34,000 and continued to drop all the way until July 20th at 29 to 30,000. So this is something that could definitely be coming. We are already halfway there. There's definitely a possibility that we drop very close to that 30K mark. Or potentially, if we see it drop lower, there could be issues. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that on the channel as we get closer and closer to that 30K mark. So make sure to like the video, by the way. Subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything regarding crypto. I'm going to here really giving you the biggest and best breakdowns. You know, there's a lot of people that will just kind of skip over some of these great articles. This article explained exactly what you guys wanted to know, most likely. It explained exactly what's taking place and why people are selling, why people are scared. And these theories of the $500 billion crypto market crash are going to continue to come aboard. I think these three are the most notable. If we actually take a look, though, there is another article here on Fortune.com. This one talks a little bit more about cryptocurrencies lose $205 billion in the last 24 hours. That's huge numbers, but like we said, up to $500 billion, a huge drop-off. I want to jump, though, back over to this crypto market in for long winter after the latest bout of selling. So this is huge. It kind of talks about looking back at how the sector bounced back shortly after China's crypto ban. We can expect the sell-off to have a little long-term impact on crypto's performance besides this brief initial dip. So we're not going to see a huge long-term problem here. I think realistically, we're going to see something like we saw back in May. So May, let's think about this. May 8th actually kind of struggled Bitcoin struggled until July 20th. And then we saw a nice recovery and we had a nice little dip there to September 27th and another recovery. So this was less than, 6-7 months. So just keep that in mind. Bitcoin is not going to be down for too long, but we may see it drop farther. So you just have to remember, really, you're only losing if you sell, and realistically do whatever you need to do. But you should always do your own research before investing anyway, as crypto is very volatile. I just want to keep that up to date with you guys. As we see right now, a $731.5 billion market cap. We're seeing this continuing to actually decrease very quickly. I want to jump, though, back over to Twitter. So you guys know on Twitter, I am trying to keep you guys up to date with a lot of great information when it regards to crypto and the markets. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow me on Crypto Profit YT. The big thing, though, going on right now on crypto is if we go down here, we can see still trying to give that chain link away. If we hit $40 link by the end of January, I will give 100 link away. Retweet and follow to be entered. So I tweeted this out when we were on the move up with Chainlink. Unfortunately, we're back below $20. Most likely this specific tweet does not actually give us any Chainlink. So what I'm going to do in February is make a lower push, probably like $30 Chainlink or even $20 Chainlink, depending on where the price is, will give us that 100 link away. So make sure to follow me here, guys, like I said, to stay up to date with giveaways as well as the crypto market as we push through this bullish or really bearish looking sentiment of a market. And hopefully we get back to that bullish sentiment of a market by the really end of the next couple of months as we push farther in 2022. I still think there's going to be a great year. We just have to push through some of this FUD. So thank you again. Like I said, a lot of great things going on in the crypto space. NFTs are very hot right now. That's another thing, is we're getting a lot more people jumping into NFTs rather than crypto, which, is not necessarily a bad thing. NFTs and crypto definitely work hand in hand. However, there is reason to believe that we are going to see Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as so many other altcoins, struggle in the early 2022 period, as we see a lot of problems with interest rates. Like we just said, the U.S. Fed's inflation measures, the Bitcoin market's growing correlation with Wall Street, and then also the Russian central bank crypto blanket ban proposal as well. So a lot of great things that unfortunately are bringing us down in these early months of 2022. But do expect, like I said, a nice recovery when we do recover, and always dollar cost average in at these price points. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but dollar cost in on these price points is definitely a key to victory. If you want to buy these prices low, make sure to not just throw in a lump sum assuming that you know the bottom, the dip. It could go much farther down before we actually find that recovery back up. Just wanted to let you guys know. Thanks